Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It's a beautiful day in San Antonio, Texas, and it's pretty warm too. Today I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and this is Dumbo. Dumbo is an acronym that stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Underpass. Sorry, I had to use my cue cards. But this picture, I got a screenshot of one of my friends, Dutch Moz, is a YouTuber, fellow YouTuber, and he does tours in New York and Brooklyn. And so he was there, and I did a screenshot of the Dumbo. So today, I'm going to be reviewing a coffee, and it is BKG Coffee Roasters, Cafe Street, and it's City Reserve coffee. And this one has notes of cocoa, brown sugar, and red apple. And this is what the beans look like. Kind of red. Oh, I dropped some. Oh well, I'll have to pick those up later. There you go. And then this is what it looks like ground. So I ground it up. And I'm going to make a pour over today. I got my cup and I got my little pour over. So I'm going to make a pour over today. I'm going to try this coffee. So I'm going to use the grounds that I grounded on my grinder. Let's see here. Well, the coffee that I ground up on my grinder. So I'm going to put about like 3 of these. 3 heaping scoops. This is a 7-gram scoop. So I'm going to use that. And I got my caffeine cup, which is the other way you can see. So here we go. So I got my kettle. I'm going to move this one over, move the beans over. And I'm going to make a pour over. So I got my kettle. And I'm going to start the process of making a pour over. So I hope everybody's doing great today. Thank you for joining me on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you have to come over here to YouTube so that way I can see your comment. You can make a comment on YouTube, but I won't see it till later. And you can see it's on my side, it looks like real light, but on the camera it looks dark. But it's looks really good. Got my kettle water really hot, so I came out here while it was brewing, and I let it go full cycle. I normally don't let my kettle go full cycle. I go probably about 3/4 of the cycle, and I turn it off because this water gets really super hot. So it's there you go. It's a Sunday morning here in San Antonio at 10 o'clock Central Time. So this coffee is from Brooklyn, New York. You can see on the top there. I picked this up at TJ Maxx. Well, it's actually, get this out of the way. Is actually Home Goods is the name of the store. It's part of TJ Maxx. And I got this for $7.99. And it doesn't, sometimes they'll tell you what the original price was, because sometimes they do like they sell stuff from different places that maybe they cleared their shelf. And so here we go. We're gonna move this over to, oh, I hope that's not, oh, let me move this out of the way. That's gonna be in the way. I'm gonna move my Have this. There we go. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. The way that you open this bag, it has like a zipper kind of thing. And let me start this way. You peel it off, and then it has like a Ziploc kind of thing on top to keep your coffee fresh. Well, and this one is called Coffee Street. I'm messing up the bag. There we go. Coffee Street. So it's a roaster. It says City Reserve is a collection of stellar coffees that can be enjoyed any time of the day. So they selectively source their coffees to produce a smooth, balanced cup of coffee every time. Here, BK Coffee Roasters, they were started by three brothers in Brooklyn, New York. It says, our guests started in a Brooklyn apartment where they roasted their first batch in 2003. So they've been around for a little bit, huh? For 19 years. Oh, it's hot. But it's good. Oh, it's real light. I probably poured too much water because it made it kind of weak. But that's okay. It was pretty good. I did a screenshot of this Dumbo, which is an acronym for, where did I do my card? Down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. So there's a little part of town, a neighborhood that's in Brooklyn, New York. So this is kind of like an iconic picture because you see, when you look up Dumbo, this is the picture you see, but I screenshot this one off a broadcast for Dutch Moz. Dutch Moz is a YouTuber that tours New York and Manhattan and Brooklyn, and he also likes to go to Coney Island and ride the roller coaster there. Dutch, if you're watching, is that correct? The Cyclone. He likes to he likes to ride the Cyclone. And he does it at night too. So but anyway, cool. This coffee is pretty good. Really hot though. I got my water too hot. I use my kettle. It's a Bodum kettle. I'm gonna put it over here. Like, not knock everything over on this side. Especially the coffee grounds, you don't want to knock those over. They'll be all over the place. And I had to spend the afternoon. Hey, Jaybird, thank you for watching me on Twitter. If you come to Ken Rod's Coffee Break on YouTube, I can see your comments. Right now, Twitter doesn't have it fixed where you can see comments on Twitter, but they said they're working on it, so I don't know. We'll see. Boy, that's really good. I think I poured too much water. I put about 30 grams of coffee in my pour over, and I think I put, well, look, it says I put 400 milligrams of water. I think it's supposed to be like 200. So, lesson learned. So if you're doing a pour over, don't put 400 milligrams of water in your coffee unless you put enough coffee. I would have to say This is really good. I would probably give it like probably about 3.9 coffee cups. Um, it would probably been a whole lot better if I didn't oversaturate it, but it's really good. This is what the coffee beans. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. This is what the coffee beans look like, and it's a medium roast coffee. They smell really good. You know, when you open a fresh package of coffee, that aroma hits you, and it's like really, really good. And I like some coffees are going to this kind of system now where you have a little pull tab, and you pull that off, and then it has like a Ziploc kind of top where you can. Let me see if I can open it up. There we go. See, it goes like that, and then it has that where you can close it and seal it tight. Some coffee bags have what do you call it? Twist tie kind of thing across, and you fold the bag and then you fold the twist tie thing to seal the bag. But I think this actually seals it a lot better. And I know there's a couple of coffee that I tried that have that, and that's really neat. Thank you for joining me on Twitch. I can see comments on Twitch if you want to make a comment. And so this coffee made it all the way to Texas. That's cool. And I didn't know I got coffee everywhere here. Okay. I never heard of BKG coffee roasters until I saw it at Home Goods, and that's not bad. $7.99 for. Let's see, it says there you go. $7.99. It doesn't, and it's oh wait a minute, it does have the. Oh, okay, it does have its price. Sometimes on here they compare the price to the original price and what you're paying. So it's compared to $12. So this bag, if you would have bought it somewhere else, it would have been $12. But I only paid $7.99. And they had some other coffees there. That bag probably makes a lot of noise when I was squeezing it. They had some other Disney World coffees too. But I tried one. Joffrey makes theirs, and I was thinking about getting another one, but I saw this one. Boy, I almost spilled my coffee. That would have been something else. You would have had to turn your volume down because I would have been screaming, "Ah, it's hot!" But anyway, so I thought I'd try this one. So sometimes if I see something that I've never tried before or think that it'd be interesting, which this is pretty interesting. It was started by three brothers, and in 2003, and their names are Craig, James, and Alan. It says right there on the bottom. So if you find this coffee and you give it a try, leave a comment down below and let me know if you tried it and what you think about it. Just don't put too much water like I did. It's still really good though. Anyway, well, thank you everybody for joining me today on my coffee break. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. And we'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Let me put this real quick. So you want to see more coffee breaks? I thought it was going to go. There we go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for future notifications. And we'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.